Alright team, we made it. Here we are, Brisbane City. I said I'd bring you out here, and I finally did. We're out in the public, we're out in the open. I'm getting really weird looks right now, but you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm not, actually, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually really daunting, but I think what my biggest problem is at the moment is it's really hard for me just to pull it out and show everyone. Actually, that sounds really sus. It's really hard for me to whip out the camera and just press record and start talking in front of people. I know I said that I was going to try and film Tristan's ceremony today. I got a little bit of footage, obviously, as you can see at the beginning of this video, but it's I had a bit of stage fright. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I had a bit of stage fright, and I couldn't quite do it. I couldn't whip it out in front of everybody there and start rambling on. But however, I said I'd bring you to Brisbane and in the city in my last video, and here we are. We're sort of at the beginning of Queen Street. Queen Street Mall as such, like the Queen Street sort of shopping destination. This is a big sort of open area. I don't know, it's just for people to sort of chill, I suppose. Over there, that big yellow building over there is the library. Yeah, now we've got these really weird bits of art here in this part of the city, and I'll be quite honest with you, I have no idea what they're supposed to be. They're some sort of sphere of sorts, obviously, but over there we've got the big Treasury Casino. It's pretty suave. I don't know many other casinos in the world. I don't know too many other casinos in the world, what they look like, but that was pretty cool. Obviously you've got some pretty flash ones in Vegas, but this is a really old building, really old casino. Quick, hold hands, we've got to cross the road. But hold on tight. But here we are in the Queen Street itself. It's nothing flash. This isn't Times Square. This isn't Beijing. I don't know many other fantastic shopping destinations of this world, but this one isn't fantastic. Obviously, all your larger name brand of clothing and store and things like that are all here in the city itself, which is cool because we don't really have that towards the outskirts of the city where I live. Really, the only places where you find fantastic clothing destinations and just shopping places in general are all within the city, the valley, or the Gold Coast. When it comes to Queensland, we're pretty far behind when in the fashion department and brand name things and whatnot. So unfortunately, we're sort of lacking in that part of society. But it's again, this isn't New York. This isn't Manhattan. It doesn't get as busy as places like that. We're pretty laid back. We're pretty cruisy. There's not a whole lot of people about. I don't have to muscle my way through crowds and things like that. So sorry, mate. It's yeah. So it keeps. Obviously you're still on your toes from time to time, especially during lunch hour. Wow, that's when the city's packed, or after a football game or something like that. It gets pretty busy in that respect. But this is one of the few places in Queensland where you'd actually, when you walk around, you hear a lot of different accents and different languages and things like that, because it's sort of like a heart destination where you can sort of, I don't know, it's really, honestly, there's not a whole lot of tourist aspects to the city, but there seems to be a lot of tourists that come here. Primarily where you'd see that is somewhere like the Gold Coast or something like that. But yeah, like you can hopefully see parts of the city behind me. The microphone's on the front, so I don't really want to turn it around because I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me. But obviously there's a lot of background noise and things like that, so I've got hopefully I've got my voice above everything. But yeah. This is really awkward, okay? I hope you know that, because it's so weird to walk around and have everybody look at you so strange for holding something in front of you and talking to it. But here's some of Queensland's finest. It's just having a bit of a powwow. Bit of Queensland's finest there. Our wonderful police service. They do a good job. So any cops watching, thank you for your time, for your work. You're an inspiration to us all. Remember, heroes don't wear capes; they wear police uniforms. So yeah, that's really it. I don't know what else I can show you. I don't know what else I can talk about. But like I said, I'll take you out to the city. I'm muscling my way through the crowd, trying to show you what I can. And I think I'll leave our city trip to that. I'm going to go back to the car now before I get charged with a hefty bill for parking. Parking in Australia is just it's daylight robbery. It really is. Actually, at the Australian Defence Force recruiting building where I was with Tristan and everything before, I was there for an hour, or just over an hour, and actually no, correction, it's probably about 2 hours. However, it cost me $44 to park. $44, and I'm gonna. But I didn't pay for that. So thank you, Dave, Tristan's father. He did me a solid there, and he paid for my parking, which I definitely appreciate. However, I am going to cop this bill for you guys. So I hope you're watching. I hope you're loving it, because I love you, and thanks for your support. But I'll talk to you in a sec. Peace. You know what, YouTube? I am outraged. Welcome back, by the way. But you know what? I am outraged, okay? Thanks for joining me with our little city excursion before. Thank you for keeping me company and whatnot. However, as I was saying before in the part before this one, parking, shocking, right? You know, you have to pay for parking. It's daylight robbery. It's incredibly it's an incredible nuisance. It's just such an annoying part of city going when it comes to you driving. But I decided, you know, on my way back, I decided, you know, I'm hungry. I need to go to TAFE later. Instead of going all the way back to the house and then coming back out to TAFE, I'm just going to stop at Carindale, which Westfield Carindale. It's a big shopping centre here in Brisbane. I'm going to stop here, I'm going to get something to eat, and I'm just going to buy some time, because TAFE's just down the road. Being on the subject of parking, right, the shopping centre now has all these parking places, ticket boom gates installed. People probably already know this. I knew it was coming. I didn't think it was going to come for a while, but I thought it was just the shopping centre that was going to get it. See, I'm parked in my favourite spot, which I'm not going to name because this is obviously going viral, because I'm so popular. Duh. But this is obviously going viral, which means that there's going to be a lot of people watching, so I don't want to give away my secret spot. But where I normally park is away from the shopping centre. You know, it's not busy. I don't have to worry about, you know, finding a spot, because there's always a spot here. And I thought, you know what, they're not going to have the parking fees or anything like that there. Well, who cares, you know, I'm just going to do it. Parking ticket, here we go. This is the ticket, which I need to put back into the machine to decipher how much I owe it. But I tell ya, it's a shopping centre, for crying out loud. Why do we need to pay for parking here? It's seriously not that busy, Westfield. However, the part that I like about this is the first 3 hours of parking are free. So it's not going to cost me any money today. I don't know why I'm complaining, but I'm complaining because it's ludicrous. Okay, why do we have to pay for parking? Why? Westfield are already rich as rich can be. You know, the amount of rent that they charge per week or per month, whatever it is, to the shops that are incorporated within their shopping centres is monstrous. And I don't understand why they need an extra bit of revenue point. But, you know, that's life, that's business, it's just how people are. Whoa, 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 missed the step there, because you're so beautiful, couldn't get my eyes off you. But yeah, I'm going to go into Westfield now, I'm going to have something to eat. Again, I'm out in the public, okay, people are looking at me strange, and it's all because of you. So, I hope you're happy. But yeah, I'm going to go have something to eat. This video has gone much longer than I anticipated. And I think I'm going to leave it at that. So, without further ado, this is from me to you. Much love, deuces, and I'll see you tomorrow.